Hey everyone, welcome back to Lettuce Comics. I recently got to go to SC ComicCon, and that's the largest comic book show in South Carolina. It's hosted by my local comic book store, Borderlands Comics and Games. I want to do a deep dive on them later because I've been going to them since I was 8-9 years old. They're just a fantastic store and deserve all the recognition in the world, and they host an incredible comic book show. So go ahead and join me on my trip to SC ComicCon in Greenville, South Carolina. That's it. That's all I was able to get. So here's the thing, right? I don't know how to film in public without being really self-conscious about myself. I do my best to remember that I'm not the only person at this convention doing this, but especially when I'm rifling through people's bins and they're standing in front of me, I feel very self-conscious about doing that. I'm trying to be better because I love having you guys come along with me and seeing what I see and picking things out and telling me about things that I don't necessarily know about because I'm not the wealth of comic book information that a lot of other channels are. But as far as getting footage goes, this was a swing and a miss from me, and I just have to be honest about that. It didn't help that I didn't have a ton of time. I could only be there for about an hour and a half, and most of that time was spent standing in line for John Rhys Davies. If you don't know who he is, he played Salah in Indiana Jones, and he played Gimli in The Lord of the Rings. One of my friends is a massive Tolkien fan, and she's obviously a huge fan of the movies as well. And she had to have emergency surgery the night before. She's fine, but I told her that I would go stand in line and get her copy of Fellowship of the Ring signed by John Rhys Davies. And if you're wondering, the man's delightful. He would tickle people's beards to get them to laugh for photo ops. He wished my friend a healthy recovery. He's just a stand-up guy, and he seemed to really enjoy being in that con atmosphere. And so I only had about 20 or so minutes to look for things for myself. That being said, I think that I still found two really cool things. The first thing that I picked up is this. This is Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen, number 98. I'm not a DC collector, and I used to not be interested in any DC books at all, but since being a part of Comic Book YouTube, both as a passive observer and now as an active participant, I've started to get a greater appreciation for these books. One of my main appreciations in DC are their Silver Age covers because they're insane. A lot of them are just absolutely insane. This one was shown to me on Ricky's channel from All Sorts of Words. This cover features Jimmy Olsen marrying a gorilla, a female King Kong. Superman, this joke has gone far enough. I don't want to marry a female King Kong. And then the thing that seals it for you. Sorry, Jimmy, but as local witch doctor, I now pronounce you man and wife. Like, what's happening here? This is insanity. I saw this on Ricky's channel and knew that I had to go out and find it for myself. This copy's pretty beat up, but again, you can't tell. But again, this is mostly a cover buy because it's just absolutely insane. And it does make me want to, pick up the book and read it. So it's still doing what it intended to do decades later. So this is Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen, number 98. The next thing or things that I picked up are these. This is Image Comics' The Good Asian. It is all 10 issues of this miniseries for $2 a piece, so the entire set was $20. I've read the first one, and it's essentially a noir detective mystery following an Asian detective in San Francisco. The art is super cool, and these covers are amazing. They were all taped together at the con, so I couldn't see them. But let me show you a couple of these really awesome covers. Obviously, you've got this first one. Looks like a movie poster. Then you have this one. This is number 2, and it's a surrealist mahjong tablet being toppled over by this skeletonized detective in black and white. Like, how cool is that art? Then you've got things like this. This is number 5. You've got Deathface Hula Girl on the front of it. Again, looking like a classic movie poster. And then finally, you have this. This is issue number 10. And what am I going to say about this that you can't see with your own eyeballs? This is amazing stuff. The covers are great, and I can't wait to finish the story. Just a really, really awesome pickup for $20 for the set. So definitely a leaner video this week. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm still learning how to do this. Even though I wasn't able to get as much footage, I do still think that the things that I was able to pick up were pretty cool, especially in the time that I had. So thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment if you want to, subscribe if you want to see more. My next video should be a very, very special unboxing from a close friend of the channel. I'm so happy to share that with you guys. But in the meantime, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you back here soon. Thanks for watching.